Yes, this video is about freelancing, but I'm not selling you any course, I'm not selling you anything actually. There are no plugs in this video, like none, zero. Hello there, welcome to the College Route. My name is Sharif and I'm a software engineering student. Today we're talking about personal finance, or exactly freelancing, making money. So let me give you a background first. I do web design, web development, freelancing. I've been creating websites for the past, say, 5 years, but I only started freelancing this year. And I've worked with a couple of businesses, a couple of individuals, and I've made some revenue. However, I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy that makes 6 figures and just travels around making thousands of dollars per day. No, I just made modest amount of money. I've also did some digital marketing and video editing gigs, so it's not just creating websites. I will give you some very specific tips here. They're not generic as the other videos. Oh, just go cut lawn or tell your friends to buy your services. I'll give you more specific. Those are important, but I'll give you some specific tactics that worked for me. First of all, obviously, a very generic tip is get good at something. Well, you can't really freelance without it. Like, what are you going to do? This could be creating websites, editing, graphic design, copywriting, doing SEO. There are a lot of things that you can specialize in. The second tip that I didn't really work on is to niche down. This is something that you'll hear in everything you try to do by yourself as an entrepreneur or just trying to do anything. You'll hear this tip a lot, and I haven't applied it at the beginning while freelancing, and I should have done it from the beginning. What does niching down mean? For example, if you're creating websites, that's still generic. That's a large niche. So niche down, say, I create websites for restaurant owners. Well, you can niche down further, create websites for restaurant owners in, say, Mexico. You've niched down even further, and you could also niche down even further to a specific city, for example. So try to niche down as much as possible, and I'll tell you why. Say you niche down to a specific city. Now that you've niched down, you can make some research and understand their needs exactly. So you could even go and interview them and have a talk about what they need and see what's common between them. And it also means you can target them. Say they have a group on Facebook, say they have a group on LinkedIn, a page, something like that. Or you could create content yourself and create a community around that topic, then offer you services. Now the third tip is going to be create a portfolio. I would say create a website, a personal website where you could show your work. Don't just rely on Facebook and Instagram and all these different social media platforms. Personally, with past clients, they all got a confidence boost after seeing my personal website, even though it's not that great. However, it adds that authenticity, it adds credibility. So create a website and add projects, past projects you've worked on, say personal projects, say projects for family or friends. And on that topic, I'm giving you that generic tip. Let your friends and family know. So let's move on from this tip because it's very self-explanatory. Everyone knows, hey, if you have a service, let your family and friends know. However, what I've seen, most freelancers don't really have that privilege to let their family know. So let's not get into it. Let's move on to the next tip, which is create profiles in, say, Fiverr, in, say, Upwork. I don't really prefer those. I haven't had any success, so I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I haven't had any success with these platforms. The reason being is it's really hard to get in the door. You don't have any reviews, so it's really hard for people to trust you and pay you a good amount of money. So I haven't had great experience with Fiverr or Upwork. I'm being totally honest here. However, I think you should create a profile and try it from time to time. You're not losing anything. I'm assuming you have a lot of free time, so there's nothing wrong with trying. Maybe it works out for you. And let's move to the special tip, and this is what worked for me. It's the last tip. This is the special tip because you've made it till this point. Go to Reddit r/for-hire. That's what worked really good for me. I've made great connections from that subreddit. I'm gonna let you know, that subreddit is great if you use it correctly. First of all, you can post your services, say, I'm offering these services, you can hire me to do this type of work. However, I think Reddit, or that subreddit exactly, is great for work where you establish a connection with someone so that you can offer, say, your services over a long time, or they could refer you to other clients, or you work on a project that has pretty good pay, essentially. So not work like graphic design where you just charge $20 per logo, because you're not gonna get that many customers, and it won't be the ideal place to search for clients like that. I think this subreddit is great to establish a connection with a great client who you'll work with over a long period of time. So that's my tip. Very hot tip. Most of my clients, I got them from this subreddit. So you can post that you're offering these services, and you can also search for people needing services. So they say, we are hiring, we need someone to build a website. So you send them a PM, and if you're lucky, you'll get through. However, what I've seen is that me posting my services worked best. Multiple people contact me after each post. If you play your cards right, you learn the right skill and really be good at it, you could essentially get just a few clients that can pay you enough to sustain yourself. So that was pretty much it. I'm just a student, just like you, trying to freelance as well. I'm just giving my tips on freelancing. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments down below. I'll answer all questions unless this video blows up and gets 1 billion views. Otherwise, I'll respond to all comments. That was pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and bye.
It sound right, boys.